Welcome back to HitPointsGaming, another edition of Friday Night Lights. It's been quite a while for us.
Yeah.
But we're back. So we're doing a game we kind of did before, but we didn't play correctly, so we're going to play it correctly now. This is Solar Storm by Dragda Games. It can be played 4 players or even solo. There are rules in the rule book to follow how to play solo, so which sounds kind of neat too, because then you could play it by yourself. Because it is kind of it's a strategy game, how you're going to move around the ship and repair it. So what it is you are a crew stuck in outer space and your ship has broken down. And before a solar flare hits you and you got burned up by the sun, you have to fix the ship. So what's happening is each player's turn, you're moving, then you're gathering resources, and then you're going to see what got damaged. So everyone's drawing cards. At the end of every player's turn, you draw a damage card. A room gets damaged. The goal is to repair all the rooms. Well, the goal is to send the power from those surrounding rooms to the center room, the energy core. And to do that, you need to have each room, the room needs to be repaired, fully repaired, in order for you to send that energy to the center. So you have to go spend resources to repair the room, and then spend another set of resources to send that energy to the energy core.
So you can get the hell out of there.
That's it. So it sounds really simple. I mean, we played it before. It was really simple, really, really easy to pick up. We just forgot to keep drawing damage cards, which the instructions clearly say we just
took the easy way out.
Yeah, I'm thinking, I think I read the solo, maybe the solo rules, and I kind of combined them, so I thought something else, but yeah. So we took the really easy route, which you could do. I don't recommend it. So we're going to play it again here.
And we learned, always let me double check the rules.
Yes. So there is a degree of difficulty in it as well. So what you can do is, there's universal resources. So there's a bunch of resources in the game, and then there's a wild card one. So it depends on how many of those wild cards is what difficulty. So you can play with easy, which is 8 universal cards, or 8 wild cards. We're going to play on medium, which is 6 wild cards. Hard is 4, veteran is 2, and then realist is 0. So no wild cards in there. I think the wild cards are really helpful.
Oh yeah, I think we would be doomed if we didn't have any.
Yeah, because it kind of lets you could kind of plan where you're going with the if you have a wild card, because you don't have to be so strict to the resources you're spending. But if you don't have the wild card, then you really have to plan where you're going to go. So let's go ahead. All right. So how we make this is let's go ahead. Let's set the board up. I'll put the other camera on, and we'll set the board up and show how you start. All right, so we're going to follow the rules and set it up. Solar Storm. So we place the energy core in the center of the room. Shuffle the other rooms and randomly put them around, dress them around it. So we've got the armory. I'm just going to go like this. The medical bay. Now each room also has like an ability on it as well. So once the room is fully repaired, you can spend an action to use that ability. So each player has 3 actions per turn. You can move, cannot move diagonal, but you can move orthogonally. So you can move this way. Yeah, a new word, right? It's in the rule book. So you can move. You can do it right in order. Scavenge. So if you don't have resources enough in your hand, you can roll a die. 3, 4, 5. You can gain a known resource because we put some stuff out. You can gain an unknown resource. If you roll a 6, you get 2. If you roll a 1 or a 2, you get nothing. So you kind of waste your turn. You can also, on your turn, spend an action to share resources. It really costs 2 because I can give you a card, and if we're swapping, like I give you a card, or you take a card from me, and then you give me a card. So it's 2 actions. Like each one is it's an action. You can repair a room. So as we play the game, these are going to be, so this room is fully repaired, the engine room. So if we pull a damage card and it damages it, we card from the top to the bottom, it's going to be this blue disc. So you have to have a blue disc resource in your hand in order to repair that. Spend an action, you spend your blue disc to repair it, and you put this cube back on it to make this room fully repaired. Something else you can do on your turn. Lastly, which is really cool too, is you can kind of take a breath. So if you don't know what you just want to do, or you want to set up for another turn, or then your next turn, you don't have to spend all your actions. You can take a +1, that is what they call it. So you can save an action for another turn. 3 turns, 4 turns, 5 turns ahead. And I think you can have as many as you can hold, as many tokens as there is. I don't recommend you really pile them up because the room's really gonna start to hurt. You lose the game by the resource deck being depleted. So when this deck disappears, you lose. You also lose if any one of these rooms is fully damaged. So here we pull damage, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. But once it is going to take a damage again with no repair cubes on it, then we lose the game. One room takes a damage but no cubes on it, we lose. You only win by diverting energy, spending this top here, spending all these resources while you're in this room and it's fully repaired, spending these resources to divert energy from here to here. And we get a special token to do so. It kind of shows that that's been done. So we don't have to remember did we do it or not. It's also good for the cameras as well to kind of see our progress. So this would go on this card here when we're done, when we do this. And that just shows we're one step closer to getting the energy core fully powered up and on our way out of here. So these are those +1 tokens I was talking about. You get this if you save a turn or bank a turn, like you said. Okay, so let's go back to setting up. So we did that. Place a repair cube. Can you place a repair cube on all of them? So we're going to put this on all of these spots here. And again, as it takes damage, we're going to start from the top and work our way down. And that's important because you have to spend the resource that's exposed in order to repair it.
And as you said, we spend all our resources, we lose.
We lose, right. And that's important too because as the room takes damage, just say this was like this, and you have a purple nanite or whatever, you would repair that. So now I can't use a purple to repair, I have to use something else. So I could start here on the red, and then it gets damaged, it's going to disappear from the red. So it's important that we do it that correct way. All right, so we put 6 in here. We've left 2 in the box. We shuffle them up.
The universal cards.
The wild cards. So now deal each player a number of resources cards in the resource stack face up, as shown in the player number. Okay, so there's 2 players. So we get 4 cards. I'm just dealing you 4. I'm going to steal myself 4. Okay, next. Okay, now these are common knowledge, they say, because it is a cooperative game. We are not competing. We kind of all need each other to get out of this bad situation. So we're all going to work together, and I'm going to show you my 2 universals I got.
Oh, I got one too.
I totally shuffled these. I think I did pretty good. All right, so deal the top resource. Deal the top 2 resource face up next to the deck. So these are our known ones. So we can, when we draw resources, we can take one of the known ones, or we can take a random one from this deck. So it's pretty cool because it's like, oh, I need a metal. I can take this, or I don't need those. Let me randomly choose. So we're going to separate the damage cards. I've already done that. Damage here. So there's levels. So you kind of start the game where you're taking 1 damage per room, or 1 room damage, and then it's 2, then there's 3. So to start the game, we're going to take 2 of the bottoms. So if you can please do the damage that those cards say. Remove them from there, please. Yep, so 1 damage to each one of those rooms.
Oh my god, okay.
That's how you start the game. You can't just start the game with the ship in perfect working condition. And it says right here that the room can be damaged up to 2 times during this step. So if anything more, we have to kind of do something else. Place all the tokens with each reach up.
Alright, so repair center's taking 2 hits.
Okay, and that means we have to go there soon. Okay. Are you ready?
Sure.
So now these cards are removed from the game. They are no longer, they can't get them again, which is really good. All right, so now the player who was last burned by the sun becomes the first player.
That's always me.
Okay, there we go. And we start in the energy core. So Stola Storm's back game. Yes, start in the energy core. So now we start our turns. We need to get here. So it's going to be 1, 2 to get there. And then if you have one of those to repair it. And that's it. That's how you start. It's how you set up. It's actually rather easy. The only thing we did ahead of time was shuffle and did the energy. We did the damage cards ahead of time. There's not that many, so it's rather quick. So let's go.
1, 2.
Oh, you're going right there. Oh, you're repairing too?
I'm repairing, yeah.
Right, good.
Where are we putting these?
We can put them in a discard. We'll put them face down over here.
Ah, I fell over.
Okay.
And then I take another card.
Mm-hmm. You can. I just want to make sure we get this all right. All right. You can choose one of the face up or 2 face down.
2 face down.
You can only have 7. You can have 7 or more resource cards. Discard the resources. You can only have 6 total.
Okay.
So it's important to make sure. Oh yeah, make sure you don't have more because you don't want to use these cards without actually using them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I have a green. I mean, do I use my what?
Do I do damage because I just finished my turn?
Yes, that's what we forgot to do because it's just like I want to go. All right, so you drew. So now you're going to damage 1 to the energy room, engine room. Good call.
Stay out.
No, we can actually put it right here. We can show like that we've done it before. We've done it. All right, so now what do? Do I move here? And I can actually do this. No, I can't. I'm sorry.
It's got damage to it.
I know.
You could do no. That's got damage.
I could do this. I could repair it. And that's it. But then hopefully it doesn't get damaged again. Maybe I go down here somewhere. Maybe I go here and bank my turns. Right? Because if I go down here, I can use this to repair it, and I'll bank 1 more turn. Next turn, hopefully it doesn't get damaged. I could spend some of these. Or maybe I pick this up.
Why don't you just go up here and convert the energy?
Okay, so you're saying do this.
It's up to you. It's your turn. But
I think it's a good call.
I just don't want
to be close to each other because then it's going to take too long to get down here. It's a great idea. So let's look at what else I could do.
If we die, if you don't go up there.
Well, no, it's right next to you. That's the only thing. The one thing is though, when a room is fully like when you divert energy.
Oh, actually, I can go there my next turn, so don't go.
Okay. Well, if you want to try to do this, you want to go boom boom. You want to try to do this and this, right?
Can I do that?
Well, you could. If you spend that as a purple, you could. Oh no, you don't. You can't. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, if the room is fully repaired like these here, like this, and you divert energy from it, if it takes damage, you can spend any one of these to repair the entire room. So it's a lot easier to fix the room. So you really do want to, you want to convert. You want to get that energy into the center. You want to do that. So if I move down here, I can bank my turn and maybe get something next turn. I'm going to do that because I just don't want to be next to you. It's just more turns moving, okay? So I'm going to move. I'm going to repair it.
I know the missile is taking damage.
Well, it's okay. Everything's going to take damage.
I know, but we could just get 1 off the board.
And then I'm going to draw 2 random. I'm going to put... Oh, look at that. I totally did not shuffle this.
Yeah, you shuffled horribly.
Yeah, well, good for us, right? All right, so now I'm going to pull damage. The repair center. So that's where you are. So again, from the top. Your turn. So that's how you play. That's rather easy. As you're kind of going through, I'm going to look at the solo mode.
Okay. I'm going to use... I'm going to use my universal to repair, so we have at least 2 in there.
You could use your green to repair.
Yeah, but I want my green so I can get...
Just use this. Maybe you'll draw a green later. Universal, you can stay forever.
All right.
Yeah.
Then we'll do that. Do that. That's 1 move.
Yeah, always save the universals.
2 moves.
Okay.
And... Should I...
Now you can heal, yeah.
Knock it out?
Yeah, you could, yeah. Right, because you healed, moved, and then you can do that.
Yeah, alright, so let's do that.
And now you can use universal. Well,
I was going to use the green either, right? That's why
I
I was
know,
like, I'm
so
going to
it
use
doesn't
it
matter,
2 seconds, it didn't matter.
Alright, so that's cool. That's done. Easy to do. So good thing I didn't go there. So now, you end your turn?
Mm-hmm. Take cards first. Before damage.
What am I doing? I saved a turn, right?
Yes.
Okay, I picked it up and didn't save it. Alright, you draw 1 or 2. I'd say keep going for 2. You only have
Yeah.
1 resource. So no matter what it is, you need it.
Yeah, a lot of data.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy.
It's a medical bay.
Oh, okay.
Good thing you're down there. Move
Yeah,
your
right?
butt.
Alright, I think I'm gonna do, if I divert this one, right? I'm gonna divert it. I hate to use these, but that's what you're supposed to use them for. We're there, use them, right? So I'm gonna do this one, and then I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna wait because we can only do 1 damage per room. So even if it takes another one, it is what it is. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna divert this energy. It's 1 action, 2 actions. I'm going to spend my 3rd action to try to gather resources. And I do. I think I can take either. A face up, or I'm going to take a face up one. Because I know I need it. So then this fills that in. So cool. Look at that. Your turn. After damage.
Are you going to use your last turn? Or
No, I'm going to save this still. Because
Okay.
I can't, I'm still going to save it. What the heck? To the armory. Oh boy. Your turn. Still really quick. It was a lot quicker the first time we played because we weren't doing that, but
1, 2.
because in solo mode, you control 3 people. Oh, good. We need some purple.
The bridge. The bridge. Right here.
All right. So my turn.
How many do we have to divert the energy on?
Oh no. Oh, you did bridge. All of them.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. Like, try not to be jumping around too much. You don't have to go over here and repair just for, just because. I'm actually going to spend this to try to gather some resources. Ugh, I fail. So 1 and 2, I fail. I do not gather resources. I'm going to go 1, 2. And I'm going to bank my last turn. I'm going to gather. Wow, I think we're going to get all this data out of the game really quick. And then damage. To the mess hall. Your turn. So that's really it. You can see the taking a lot of damage, we're moving around a lot. Pretty easy, like, to play, but still pretty cool. And then there's different things as well. There's, I put it away. There's like an escape pod. There's other modes to this as well to play with, instead of just this.
energy.
Oh, you're diverting? That's where I was going.
Oh, I didn't know.
That's all right. Yeah. It's a cooperative game. It's a good thing we're talking to each
Oh,
other.
so you didn't tell me you were going there? Card hold where I am. Good thing I did that.
Okay. I think I'm going to do repair it. 1, 2. Third action is divert. And I can still save my 1 turn. I'm out of cards though. I got it. I fixed it. I'm going to pick 2 cards. There's a nanite. And then a damage. Crew! Okay. Yeah, see, like now it's cool because like I run out of cards now, so I don't know what to do. Maybe I just go babysit somewhere. Okay.
gonna bank.
Okay. Good. Oh, that's really good. You're a perfect spot. Oh, now we're in the 2. We're into the 2s. Oh boy. This is churning through now. Okay. So it's going to be 2 different rooms every round now.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to just try to come over here now. Just totally threw that off.
I say, don't get
1, 2. And then I'm going to heal the red because I think that's... You got it, please. Thank you.
I'm just playing with them.
I'm going to turn these back over because the pile is starting to shrink. Okay, here we go. Engine room and medical bay. I'll do the medical bay. Okay.
All right. Let's fix it and turn it.
Cool. I didn't pull all these diverting energies out. Okay, here you go.
So it's 2, or well, 1 or 2. Actually. I have no.
You have no what? You have no cards.
No resources. Let me try scavenge. That can be my
You could always hold on to it till another turn too.
But I still have another one.
I know, but I'm saying you can hold it. Like, say you get something good, you don't need to waste it right now. But you do what you want.
I'm so.
Okay. 6.
5.
So you take one of these or one of these. Unknown or unknown. Just for S's and G's. 3,
Take them out.
4. We've used 4 wild cards already. Okay.
And yeah,
That's it.
Well, I have an extra. I might.
You have 2? Oh, I don't know. I'm following your turn. Okay.
I'm just gonna move.
Okay. Okay.
Damage.
Did you draw your cards? You're gonna draw 2 new ones. I would randomly guess.
Crew quarters and oh no! Oh, we already changed.
You
that.
just need something to repair there. So you need one of those, and that repairs the whole room.
Yep.
Which is cool. I'm going to heal the nanobots. And then bank 2 turns. No, I can't. I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. I'm afraid if I pull the armory and you pull an armory, we're in trouble. But if only one of us pulls the armory, not so bad.
Why are you trying to kill us?
I'm just trying to save turns to like...
For what? We're gonna be dead.
Well, no, like we have to repair it.
Ay,
But I'm already here, so like why move again? Hey, if I pull a mess hall, we lose the game. Yeah. Way to go.
You're still gonna have to pull anything anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna bank my 2 turns. What the heck?
My God.
I'm gonna take 2 randoms. That's exactly what I got. And medical bay. Look at that. And crew quarters. All right. So it looks like you're gonna be doing some babysitting over there. Whole thing.
I know.
No, I'm saying it heals the whole thing.
I know.
Oh, okay.
That was 1, 2, 3.
No, it heals the whole room, hon.
I understand that.
Well, then heal the whole room, please.
Oh, I didn't think I had to put the whole thing on.
Well, yeah, because that's how we're showing damage.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I would have went over here, but I think if you heal this one. Okay.
I didn't have anything to heal.
Done.
Yeah, I didn't have the cards to heal anything there. That's why I didn't go there.
Repair where you are in cargo. Okay. I'm gonna try to scavenge. Gotta be something. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna scavenge again. You gotta be kidding me.
You suck at shuffling, man.
Hey, it worked out really well at the beginning. And so now I have 4 turns left because I have 3 banked. I'm just gonna repair this one for now. So oh boy, oh boy. Oh, take I'm gonna roll the die. All right, so taking 2 resources. It's damage. Repair center in the engine room. Oh, we're getting to the nitty-gritty on the bottom.
I know. That's why I'm trying to get the game over with and transfer my energy. But you're not helping. Repair that.
You also don't want to like waste turns. Actions are important, you know. So you don't want to move. You don't have to. That's where I'm coming from.
I'm just trying to turn all the
You do what you
energy
gotta
so
do.
that we can
We're
get
doing all
out of
right
here.
so far. We're doing all right so far.
I don't think so. That pad's getting awfully low, mister.
So, yeah, the escape pods for 3 and 4 players. The escape pod mini expansion offers a chance at survival when all hope is lost. However, there's only space for 1 crew member, so you can kind of play like a PvP almost. So that's offline till at least 7 rooms have power, so then you can turn the escape pod on and get out and just forget the rest of the people. So that's pretty neat. There is a little bit more to what you see us playing right now. So what happened? You did this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think I just repaired part of that room.
I'm going to try to get a red. All right, good. All right, so I'm going to, that was 1 action, 2 actions, 3 actions. And I'm going to activate this room. On my next turn, take 2 action tokens when starting this room. So it's cost me 1, but next turn I'll get 2. And I'm going to stay there. I'm going to draw 2 randoms because I don't need any of that stuff. Okay, so that is 6. That's the 6th universal. That's the last wild card we got. And now I draw damage. Bridge and cargo. Okay, so now cargo is scaring me because it takes 1 more, we're done. And we're getting really low. There could possibly be 3 rooms in the next cards. I was looking because this card actually shows 3, but they all show 3, so that would have been kind of bad.
I'm gonna scavenge.
What are you doing? Go to the cargo hold. The cargo hold, we might lose.
Well, you should have thought about that before. I'm trying to fix this thing.
I can fix that on my turn.
Can you fix it and turn it? You got enough for that?
I got 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can do all that on my turn.
All right. Can I undo my scavenge then? I didn't take the card.
Sure,
I don't
if
think
you
I
want.
took the card.
I don't know if you took that blue.
I don't think I did. No,
Oh, no,
because
you were thinking about what to do.
I was thinking
Okay.
about taking that green. So 1.
Part of being a
2.
cooperative game, talking about what we're going to do, right? Because we're crew members in the same crew. You know, let's do it.
You and I are doing totally separate things. I'm trying to fix the damn ship.
That's it.
She yelled at me before.
Do you have enough movement for that? Because it's 1 each. See, we're here. So it's 1, 2, 3. We'd be healing once. You have extra tokens.
Wait, what were we talking about?
Oh, I'm sorry. Right. I didn't. I'm not,
Because you yelled at me before. I didn't put all 3 in.
explain it to me, please. I'm sorry. I forgot that the room is charged up.
Yeah.
All right. So it's good. What are you drawing? You might just have to hang out. Oh, cool. You could possibly do that if you draw something. All right, these 2, whatever. Okay. Hopefully it's another 2.
Which is not.
All right. So we're going now.
All right.
I got the repair center.
Engine room.
And mess hall is the last one. Top one. All right. So my turn. Take 2 action tokens. So I get 2. I'm gonna go up. Oh boy. All right, might as well. 1 here. Gonna repair. So that's 3 actions. Thank you. My 4th action is going to be. I'm scared of this though.
She's been banking all your turn. She's been fixing shit all along.
Watch your mouth. And I'm going to power this one up. My 4th turn. I'm going to place protection tokens. Protection tokens.
That's new.
Yeah, we never used them because it was we rushed through it. So just want to explain what they are completely here. So let's find. These tokens will be removed instead of repair cube if the room takes damage from a damage card. At the start of your next turn, remove any unused protection tokens. So I can put it on there. It'll protect it for till my next turn. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend this and put 2 protection tokens on here. And that's it. So I'm going to do 2 randoms, then damage. Engine room, look at that. So now it's just 1. You got the armory and cargo hold.
And you get the armory. You get the cargo hold.
I'm in the armory. Okay, cool. So good thing I did that. Would have lost the game.
Mm-hmm.
So now this stays here until the end of your turn. So it's really 2, but it protects it back to my turn. And you can activate rooms only when they're fully healed. So. Alright, so what do we need for this? Nothing I have really.
I have a red.
Yeah, but it's going to cost you too much to get up there. We kind of need to repair these, yeah.
pause. If I bank turns or I share a resource with you to give you that red.
We have to be in the same spot to share resources.
Oh.
So you might as well go up there and I'll come down and clean up. Because these have nanos and I have nanos.
Okay.
But your whole turn's gonna be getting over there.
Yeah.
And then once it's all powered up, we gotta get to the engine room.
All right.
So
Bridge.
engine room, look at that. And crew quarters.
Crew quarters.
Alright, so it's my turn. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that lets me heal. So it's 4, then 5 is to heal it up. As much as I can do. I will take 2. All right, so if we don't hurt this, we're okay. I'm gonna take 2 randoms because I have a green to repair that. Now here we go. Bridge. Medical bay. Mess hall. I guess I could have used this power. Look at the next 3 and put them in the order, but they all could have had the crew quarters. I doubt it, but who knows? So I'd rather just repair the room or the bridge, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna take 2 turns.
Okay. I don't have another token. Oh, you do. Okay. Now we have to get here and use it. So you cannot pull a crew quarters damage.
You had to say it.
So you blew up the ship.
I didn't blow up nothing. I was fixing everything while you were banking
That
stuff.
was a lot cooler. Obviously, that we played because that was towards the end. We were kind of like, all right, so we finished. So that was cool because it was a little like, what's going on? What's going on? You were complaining I was banking turns, but I feel banking turns instead of moving, because banking a turn instead of moving, I don't need to. I can react with a bank turn. Whereas if I moved here and did nothing like you did here, you moved here and just sat there, you could have saved that turn for maybe, oh, now we have to go down here. So I prefer to bank.
I moved
my turns.
always with the intent of fixing something in
It's
that
okay.
room.
It's great. That's why you play as a team, and everyone has their own way to play. I play to bank and to do that. I think it was a lot cooler playing it correctly. I kind of felt like excited a little bit towards the end because I thought because now we have one more card.
The heat was on.
Okay. Yeah. So like next turn I would have went there and we would have won. Then at the end of my turn we would have pulled that. No crew quarters.
No crew quarters.
Yeah. So yeah,
You should have looked at the 3 damage.
if I would have done that, yeah, because what I had to do, what I would have had to have done is put the bridge last. Then I would have no, you still would have drawn crew quarters. We still would have been dead. Because if I looked at the 3 damage, which would have been these 3, bridge was destroyed. Bridge was destroyed, right? Or not destroyed, but wasn't working.
No, because you wouldn't have been able to activate it if it wasn't full.
Right. Oh, okay. True. So I would have had to fix it. Yeah. So it didn't matter. So anyway, after we drew all the damage, then you go to this, and it's just kind of rolling a die. So then what you roll is what happens, and it just keeps taking from the resources. So you take 1, you take 2, you take 3. So it starts burning through your resources instead of actually doing damage to the rooms, which is kind of neat. Because now you're trying to repair the rooms, but with less resources or against time. I like it. It's a really small box. Well, no, I mean, like, the problem is I go to Corey's house. He's got all these really big boxes, and it's nice to have a game you can just boop right in this little spot.
I
You're not a board gamer.
No.
Like, you know, you don't go to people's houses who have board games. You don't feel, you know, like look at our thing. We have a bunch of games up there, and these nice little small boxes fit in those little holes, so it's nice. It's also really good for like PAX. When we go to PAX, you got all your clothes and all that other crap in your bag. This will fit in there. You can't really play this in the car though. This is not a travel game.
No.
But it is a game that definitely you can play on a smaller space. All these cards you can really have in your hand or to the side kind of deal. I like the cards are nice. They're nice stock cards. Comes with a die. Comes with your little tokens. Comes with everything you could think of. Everything looks nice. The rules are really easy to understand. I think what happened with us the first time we played was I got excited because we were playing and you don't think of drawing the damage every turn. I think of us being on a team since it's cooperative. We do everything together and then the game goes. So I'm not thinking of it, I go game, you game like this. Not this ping pong. I'm thinking we go and then they go kind of deal. But I like it. I think it's pretty neat. The strategy's there. It definitely came down to the wire here. I think we could have, I don't know what we could have done differently, but
Should have done that.
I like being able to bank turns. I think that's neat. I think the protection comes in, but it comes with all these protection tokens, but there's only one way that I know of to protect. Unless there's one in an expansion, because there is an expansion for it. Like I said, there's a couple other things. There's a solo mode. There's the escape pod, so with 3 or 4 players. Right here, the escape pod. Online, roll a die. Draw a card from the discard pile if you roll equal to or lower than your hand size. You know? So, that's pretty neat. I like it. What do you think?
It's a fun game. It definitely was more intense playing it correctly, because the last time it was like we were done in 10 minutes because we beat the game really, really fast because we weren't
playing
damage.
it. Yeah, we weren't playing it right. We weren't taking damage. We were taking half the amount of damage. Yeah.
So it definitely was a little bit more intense this time to be like, oh my god, we need to fix things, turn the energy.
Yeah. It was
Somebody
cool.
didn't want to do that though.
I was doing it. Just I do what I do.
I think we cannot play co-op games together. Our strategies are completely different.
Well, I think that's what makes it fun, you know? Yeah, I have fun because I'm used to playing games with people who aren't a similar thinking of myself.
Yeah, wait a second. Don't everybody complain about you though? Like when you guys play games, aren't you the one everybody complains about?
Not complains. I am not afraid to backstab.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I know everybody like says stuff about you.
Yeah, no, I mean, and that's how we play with really into like our friend group. When we play, everyone plays to win, and everyone plays as if you're in first place, we can't let you win. You know, it's not, we kind of gang up on you so you don't win, but not so much that, like, we forget about that person over there. You know, the whole majority goes to the winner. It's not like I'm just trying to win. She's going to win. I don't care about her winning. It's like, no, we have to stop Becky from winning so that way I can win or someone else can, you know, hopefully I can win. I'm not trying to make them win. See, you're winning kind of deal.
Okay.
So that it shifts. It's not like, I just don't like you, because I've played board games with people with other groups where it says I just don't like that person, or if I role play and I don't like the Draenei or whatever you are, I just don't let you do anything, and I don't find that fun because maybe who I drew and you don't like that character, or it stinks for me because it doesn't make it fun for me, or maybe I steal something from you or maybe like here, maybe I didn't want to repair the bridge because I was saving it for another turn, and you're like, I'm not helping you now. You know, it makes it a little more difficult, but that's fun too, playing with different people, different ways.
I kind of wanted to be like, I give up with you. You can just die. But then I realized we were both going to die.
Yeah, we're cooperative. Yeah, we have to get through the solar storm.
Well, we didn't. We died.
I know. Well, we'll try it again. We'll see what happens.
You better listen to me next time, man.
All right. Well, thank you for seeing us play Solar Storm.
Correctly.
Correctly, yes. We'll see you again soon. Hopefully, we'll be back in with some other new games.
Hopefully.
All right. So thanks again. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment in the comments below. Let us know what you think of this game. This was recently on Kickstarter, so just tell us if you picked it up, what you think. Thanks.